Hi, everybody. Thanks for checking in with your afternoon forecast weather update. I'm meteorologist Mike Witcher. It feels nice outside, doesn't it? Got partly cloudy skies, got a couple of spotty showers, and that's really going to be the story here for the rest of the afternoon. A couple of spotty showers swinging in with that northwesterly flow, just kind of wringing out what's available moisture is left in the atmosphere. It's not going to add up to a whole lot, but don't be surprised if you run into a spotty shower here or there. Best locations will be basically east of Interstate 75 and closer to the mountain counties is going to be your best bet for seeing some sort of rainfall. It doesn't add up to a whole lot throughout the day today. We've seen a little bit more activity up near Tri-Cities, and I think that trend's going to continue. Now we're going to be trending below average for high temperatures. How about upper 70s to low 80s north of Interstate 40? South of 40, we're going to be in the low mid and a few pockets of upper 80s the closer you get to Chattanooga. Now our dew points are still in the 60s, so it's still kind of muggy out there. Not really, but kind of. So we're not going to deal with much of a heat index value. And without all that, we're not going to deal with the heat stress. So good news, don't stress about the heat stress, I say, because there's none today. And it's going to make for a nice evening as well. By 8 o'clock tonight, we're going to be down to 75. A nice, solid after-dinner walk. Sounds pretty awesome to me. We're going to stay in the low 80s for your Tuesday, Wednesday, back into the mid-80s on Thursday. Yes, a ridge of high pressure starts to build its way on in. While we may start to warm up a little bit towards the end of the week, we're actually going to dry out. We've got very dry air that's going to continue to set up shop and roll its way on in. And so dew points will stay on the lower side, so not a whole lot of humidity expected here this week. When you look at the numbers, dew points fall into the 50s Tuesday, Wednesday, back into the 60s, but again, low to mid 60s for dew point numbers. That still makes it feel great. Remember, the lower the dew point number, the lower our morning lows can go, because the temperature can and never will drop below the dew point. All the way through Sunday. Pretty lackluster in the rainfall department. Whoop, look at that. Big goose egg across the board. 30% chance for the day today. But we are actually trending above average for the month when it comes to rainfall, thanks to the rain that we picked up on Sunday. We are now officially at 3.74 inches of rainfall for the month. Our average is 3.63, so we caught up pretty quickly considering we had a solid stretch of no rain around the area. Now, as we look ahead, heading into a September and October, dry, very dry months ahead of us, Climate Prediction Center is predicting the possibility of average to below average precipitation all the way through the end of the month and maybe the start of September. Here's your temperature trend. We're going to see below average temps, then climb back to those seasonal averages as we get into the end of the week and the start of next weekend. Our heat index values will climb just a little bit towards the end of the week as well. Not a big deal. We've definitely been much hotter. However, looking ahead, as I mentioned, we may be trending below average when it comes to precipitation by the end of the month, but we actually may be trending above average when it comes to temperature. So we'll keep you posted on that. Make sure you check in on a daily basis with your East Tennessee weather app. It's your one-stop shop for weather right here in East Tennessee. The app does travel wherever you go in the continental U.S. Have a great afternoon. Your next weather update's coming up at 5 o'clock. Check back in. We'll see you then.